Good morning, Sir William.
No, out of order. Surnames only amongst fellows, Henson.
Yes, of course. Hatchard. Knew it, I'm afraid. Actually, it's not Henson. Danby.
Ah, yes. Well, then, settling in all right, Danby?
Yes, thank you. How's the new book progressing? It's on Hopkins, isn't it?
No, it's on Swift. My wife, who likes newfangled things, is engaged upon a study of Gerard Manley Hopkins.
Yes, of course. Well, good luck with Swift, Hatchard.
Thank you, Hans.
Actually... Yes? Nothing, Hatchard.
Trim Tram. Nearly forgot. Well, it is large as life. Trim Tram. Got you this time, Philippa. I came up to Cambridge in 1931, October. I was feeling remarkably pleased with myself. Well, I'd won a scholarship. But I suppose it was really just a case of being young and intoxicated with Cambridge and a conceited little brat.
Right? Fine. Hello, you a visitor? Or do you work here?
I work here. Well, at least I'm hoping to.
I'm going to be studying here for the next 3 years. What's your name?
Well, the thing is, I'm not supposed to talk to the young gentleman.
That's all right. We'll talk to you. Bet you like the cinema, don't you?
I don't know about that.
I've got a motor car.
Oh, yes?
Bob, haven't I got a motor car?
Smashing little MG.
Would you, like to go out in it?
Oh, I would. But I can't stop now.
What's your name? Where can I find you?
You're bound to see her again. But you shouldn't be late meeting your tutor for the first time.
True. Oh, well. Few pints tonight.
You're on. I'll see you in an hour or so.
Yes, sir. Could you tell me where Dr. Jakes' rooms are, please?
Second, sir. F4, third court.
Thank you.
Hello. What are you doing here?
I came to see Dr. Jakes.
Really? What, applying for a job?
You could say that.
As a bedder or in the kitchen or...
No, reading English literature. I'm Philippa Jameson of Newnham College.
Oh, God. I don't suppose there's any use,
You needn't apologise, I led you on. Does it really work?
Sorry?
Giving girls rides in your motor car?
Look, I'm William Hatchard. It somehow never occurred to me I'd be studying with a girl.
Oh, we've come on quite a lot, you know. There are even some of us in Parliament. Where will it end?
Well, I'm not really a reactionary.
Just predatory.
Well, as you admitted, you did rather lead me on. I must say, I assume Newnham girls would,
Yes,
Well, you have your own college. I'm surprised you don't get study supervision over there.
we do. But Dr. Jakes is an authority on the moderns, and I happen to be specially interested in them.
I see. Which moderns are we interested in?
Virginia Woolf, James Joyce, Hemingway,
James Joyce? You haven't read Ulysses, have you?
most of it.
I felt I ought to have a look at the thing, so I brought a copy back from Paris. You didn't mind the obscene passages, then?
Not in context. Whom do you like, Dickens?
Dickens can at least tell a story.
You can hardly equate Dickens with Joyce as a stylist.
Very true. Joyce has no style, just a lot of linguistic trickery.
Rubbish. He exposes the poverty...
Do carry on. I was enjoying it. Well, I'll just put the kettle on for some tea. So, you're a Joyce enthusiast, Miss Jameson.
Yes, I am. He's original.
You know what Virginia Woolf said about Joyce?
I do, as a matter of fact.
She called him a half-educated proletarian.
You're not quoting her accurately.
I always quote accurately when the thing's worth quoting.
Such as?
Chaucer, Milton, Shakespeare, but they're not moderns, of course, so I suppose we don't read them.
The modern tradition starts with Chaucer.
So began 3 years of verbal fencing. We both had a natural talent for the game and soon mastered all the advanced techniques which Cambridge could teach us. Whenever we met, and it was chiefly at dear old Jake's supervisions, our bright blades flashed. We disagreed about everything, and one of us had only to express an opinion on any subject at all for the other to realize that almost from the cradle, he or she had passionately believed the opposite. By the time we set our finals, our dueling really had convinced us that we detested each other.
Come in.
Sorry to bother you, old son.
Bugger off.
I say,
Dash it, Bob. I've only got 3 more days to finish this essay.
we haven't had a pub call for weeks.
If you hadn't crawled through so many pubs during the last 3 years, you might have done better at finals.
Fair comment. Actually, it was about your essay I wanted to see you.
Oh?
Well, I mean, are you a sure thing for the Crayshaw Prize?
Of course.
Only the porter's taking bets on the results.
Well, you can put your shirt on me if I'm allowed to get on with it.
You're not going to be beaten by that girl from Newnham.
Philippa Jameson is quite a decent scholar, but essays are creative, and the breadth and suppleness of the masculine mind come into their own there. So, Bob, cut one of your smelly old shirts out of the porters and leave me in peace.
Good egg.
How about lowering a few pints tonight?
I should be working all night.
Your brains will seize up. They need a spot of lubrication, you know.
Where's the pâté?
In the jam jar.
Well, where's the jam jar?
Bloody hell.
Ah, it's all right. Found it.
There were 3 men bathing in the river.
Really?
Naked.
It must be the fellow's pool. I didn't know it was around here.
We didn't see any notices. It's a bloody cheek. Actually, it's 6 bloody cheeks. Do you know, Pips, they used to chaperone us everywhere just so our maidenly modesty wouldn't be affronted by such sights.
I've never seen a naked man.
Well, now's your chance.
C'est la vie.
I say, Pips, is that true?
What?
That you've never seen a naked man?
Yes. In the flesh. I've seen pictures.
But you do know.
Of course I know. I'm fully conversant with human reproductive procedures.
They're dressing. Bloody men. 1 minute we have to be led round like horses in blinkers, and the next they're capering about, naked in front of us. They either see us as innocent virgins or depraved harlots.
Are you a virgin?
Technically. But I don't feel like one. A chum of my father's did all sorts of revolting things to me when I was 14. They're either sentimental or brutal. Basically, they hate us, and we ought to learn to hate them back.
That's a bit much.
It's how a lot of us feel. Come to my group and find out. You've been promising you would all year.
No time.
Hogwash, you handed in your essay today. Don't come as a supporter. Come and attack me. I say, they're leaving. Get done.
Exhibitionist perverts!
Do you want another one? Certainly. Still confident?
But what?
The bloody Crayshaw, of course. Now that you've handed it in. Of course. You better be. I've got money riding on you.
It's a sure thing. I mean, look at the field. There's only that woman and a lot of also-rans. Dear. I didn't know you wrote poetry.
Who says I do?
You were writing a poem when I called for you.
It was a letter.
Flat on your back with a pencil in your mouth, you had poet written all over you. Why have you never showed them to me?
Because it would be like an old tart auditioning for Ziegfeld.
It's funny.
What?
Shared the same landing for 3 years and I never knew you wrote poetry.
You're an egotist.
What?
You don't notice what anyone else does. You're a smug, ambitious egotist.
Could be right.
Rubbish. I said rubbish.
What do you mean, rubbish?
You're not concerned about women, just martyrdom.
10 years ago, there was a mob of male undergraduates battering at the gates of this very college. There was almost a massacre.
If you'd been at the gates, there would have been.
And what about the suffragettes?
Oh, they were magnificent.
And weren't they martyred?
One of them martyred herself. Perhaps it was necessary. But the suffragettes had a specific goal, and they achieved it. You just want to stoke up the sex war.
Philippa, you're not a member of this society.
You dragged me along.
You could have waited until questions. All right. If no one minds, you can have your say now.
It's quite simple, and not as exciting as militant action.
Coward.
Of course I'm a coward. It's the only sane thing for a woman to be. We happen to be weaker than men, physically, but not morally or intellectually.
Afternoon, Mr. Preston.
The Crishaw bragger. £1 on Miss Jameson to win.
Right you are, Mr. Preston. Hey, hang on, Mr. Preston. That's right, I thought I remembered. You got £1 on Mr. Hatchard. They're both evens, so you can't win.
You are bloody Ames.
Well, you knew my views. Isn't it time you stopped sulking?
I don't understand you. You've been scrapping with that Hatchard fellow for 3 years.
Not because he's a man, because he's an idiot.
I never shot anyone. I used to aim in the air.
Were the trenches as bad as they say?
Oh, God, yes. I preferred them to that bloody decoy ship. I was seasick the whole time. Haven't they announced the Crishaw yet?
No, they're taking their time.
I hate men. I really do.
Are you looking for a friend or an ally?
You think I'm wrong, don't you?
Yeah. You can't blame all men because of what one of them did to you.
Why not? Oh, all right. Just stay away from my group in future.
Certainly. A fine body of women. Come for a walk.
I can't. I have to finish an article.
Well, what about tea in my room? I could get some crumpets.
You might be a sex traitor, but you know how to toast a fine crumpet.
Come about 4.
Committees. You'll have to sit on committees if you take up your fellowship.
Haven't been offered a fellowship.
You will be. You fancy the life of a don?
Is there any other?
There are times when I fancy the life of a tramp.
You mean scholar gypsy stuff?
Perhaps. Sure you won't join me for lunch?
No thanks, must get back, tinker with the car.
You should stick to a bicycle like me.
volunteers. Does this mean they've announced the winner of the Crashaw?
Not that I've heard.
Anything I can do?
Only leave me alone, William.
Only trying to help?
You deprive me of solitude without affording me company.
I see. That Madame de Sévigné? Thought so. Look, why are you crying?
If you must know, my father's died, I've just heard.
I'm very sorry. What was your father?
A parish priest. You've no idea what he gave up so I could come to Cambridge. I wanted to win the Crashaw to repay him a little.
Was it sudden?
Died of TB. And I didn't even know how ill he was. And so I couldn't even say goodbye.
Is your mother still alive?
No. She died when I was 3. I'm all alone now. I haven't got any brothers or sisters.
Where do you live?
Hardingham. It's in Norfolk.
Is, that where the funeral will be?
Yes.
The old man was posted from garrison to garrison, so I had a typical army childhood, mostly in India.
I've never been further than France. Oh, and Holland once. What's India like?
Huge, hot, incredibly varied. If I had to, I think we're out of petrol.
Rot.
Well, the gauge reads empty and the car won't go. These phenomena suggest to me that we have no fuel.
But we passed the garage a few miles back.
Indeed we did. It was shut. I think we'd better get the car off the road. I'd like to help push.
Didn't you realise how low we were getting?
Apparently not. Could have been my subconscious, I suppose.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
Something my father once said. My boy, he said, if you ever spend the night with a barmaid, all you need do is order an extra pint when you're next in the pub. But if you spend the night with a vicar's daughter, you'll have to marry her.
Fascinating. But you're not spending the night with me.
Can you suggest an alternative to spending the night in the car?
Oh, really? It is straight out of a film. Who do you think you are, Clark Gable? And quaint as it may sound, I shall expect you to behave like a gentleman.
Every inch. It seems we're engaged.
What?
Well, after last night.
Nothing happened last night. Well, nothing much.
But you're compromised.
I can live with it.
You mean you won't marry me?
I won't marry anyone. I want to be a professor, not a wife.
Be both. Listen. If I win the Crashaw, will you marry me?
Why should that make any difference?
I'm not sure.
William, I thought we detested each other.
Oh, so did I. We could have been wrong.
Well, I certainly detest your views.
Understandable. I abominate yours.
Your scholarship is both superficial and reactionary.
Yours, as it happens, is modish and trite. But leaving all that aside, if I win the Crashaw, will you marry me?
Very well, in that remote eventuality, I will marry you.
Nice to have things settled. Now, you wanted to know about India. It has 15 major languages and any number of religions.
William! They're about to put up the announcement.
The Crashaw?
There's quite a crowd.
What the hell's the matter?
Think I spelled Mercutio wrong.
Well done, Phil.
May I offer my heartfelt, heartbroken congratulations.
I wanted to say something to you when we drove back from Hardingham.
You did. You said you would marry me if I won.
No, something else. I wanted to say I do love nothing in the world so well as you. It's not that strange.
But I've lost.
Well done, Billy boy. You're not drinking.
Why do you want to get me drunk?
It's a best man's job. Then you'll have a hangover tomorrow and won't be able to run.
I won't run. I want to marry her.
I still can't believe it. But it makes sense, I suppose. Who else could either of you have married? If you're not going to get blotto, you'd better ride a cow.
Do what?
Get on its back and ride it round the field.
Hardly hunter class.
All longhorns have a fine turn of speed.
Do you ride a lot of cows?
Every chance I get.
Then you ride it.
No, you ride it. I'll take the dapple grey. We'll have a race.
To the lake?
Far as you like.
Bob, what are you going to do?
Going on a cricket tour, aren't I?
I mean, what are you going to do with your life?
I should have thought that was obvious. The colonies.
What do you mean, Sanders of the River stuff?
No. Teaching. India or Africa. Out there, they'll take me for a scholar.
You could have been a scholar.
Not a real one. You've taught me a lot, Bill. I'll tell you the most important thing you've taught me. I'm second rate. I may even be third or fourth rate.
Rot. Just because you didn't get a first-class degree? Everyone knows there's only pedants like Philippa and me that get firsts.
Your mind hums like a dynamo. Mine just buzzes like a senile bee.
Senile bee, very good. I shall expect a signed copy of your first slim volume of verse.
How about a tiger skin instead? I shall be in my element in the colonies. Lots of sport. We've just got 11 hours of freedom left. Better drink up and hit the hay.
Wouldn't you like a bath?
No, I had one this morning.
What a waste. Private bathroom? Don't be nervous.
William, I must tell you something.
What is it?
The thing is, I'm absurdly innocent.
Really?
Yes. I've read a lot. I know the theory, but... Well, you know that night we drove back from Hardingham?
Yes.
Well, that was the first time... anything. I've never seen a man naked.
Golly.
Yes. You see, my father... I had a very sheltered childhood. I never had a boyfriend, at least not a kissing and cuddling. What I'm trying to say is I'm frightened.
You mustn't be. There's no rush.
It's our wedding night.
Only the first of many. I'll tell you something. We can do just what we like. We can go to bed and go to sleep.
Could we?
Hmm.
On the other hand, I do want you to hold me in your arms.
Then I shall hold you in my arms.
William? Put the light on. Let's go to bed. William? I don't think I'm frightened anymore. It did hurt.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be. It didn't only hurt, it got quite nice. I think I could learn to like it.
Good.
It is remarkable, though, isn't it?
What?
Being married and doing that.
Quite remarkable.
Was I all right?
Alpha plus.
Oh, please.
I wasn't innocent. I'm sure you knew that, but I've never loved anyone before. It's the richest thing that's ever happened to me. Wasn't my father awful at the reception?
Was he?
Didn't you hear him reeling off those bawdy jokes? The old man's never at his best on polite occasions. Not exactly the voice that breathed Eden.
Oh, well, Milton would have been a bit solemn.
Milton?
The voice that breathed o'er Eden.
That's not Milton, my love, it's Keyboard.
Really?
Yes, I say, don't you believe me?
Of course, if you say so, William.
Philippa? That line, you really think it's Milton, don't you?
Only because it's from Paradise Lost, and Milton wrote Paradise Lost.
But he didn't. I know, of course he did, but it's not from Paradise Lost. It's from Keeble's, damn, forgotten the name of the poet. But just as soon as we get to a library...
Of course, we didn't get to a library, not for months. Greece, Turkey, and when we finally got back to Cambridge, Philippa was pregnant. Sadly, she had a miscarriage. It was a blow, but not a terrible one. We intended to try again, but the dark shadow lengthening over Europe made us hesitate. When war finally came, our lives were disrupted like everyone else's.
How did you find it?
My father spotted him, staggering about, shot to pieces. Got to him just as he'd toppled over. No chance of moving him, so I interrogated him on the spot.
What language?
I know some German. When I heard he was in signals, I called up HQ. They got very excited. Needed the brigadier. HQ bring you over?
No, brought myself. Had to put a little pressure on the RAF.
You're based at Bletchley.
That's right, working on the SS code, near to cracking it too.
There are lots of cipher people here in Normandy.
Not in my league.
You're an arrogant bastard, aren't you?
A realist. I know more about this code than anybody else.
Still alive, isn't he?
Just about. You're going to interrogate him?
Yes.
Well, I won't stay to watch if you'll forgive me, but I'll try to look in on the way back to base.
Corporal!
Hang on a minute.
Herr Hauptmann! Herr Hauptmann! Ich habe eine dringende Aufgabe für Sie, Herr Hauptmann! Ich bin Oberst Dieter Hausmann vom 5. Panzerregiment. Wir müssen unseren Avantgarde eine Nachricht schicken. Bitte coden Sie für mich. SS Coder.
Phipps. Good Lord. Phipps. How marvellous.
You look splendid in uniform, Deirdre.
The hell I do. Oh. How did you find me, Phipps?
Well, I knew you were in the WAF. After that, it wasn't too difficult.
Oh, we'll have a celebration. I've got some gin somewhere. Oh, buzz off and get that typed, Mill. been ages since we last met.
Not since before the war. Well, don't blame me. I wrote. You didn't reply.
I took to drink and abandoned ink. The only way to stay sane. How's William?
He's missing.
The hell he is. Army?
No. Well, at least we've been doing codes and ciphers for the War Office.
Backroom boys, eh?
Pretty humble ones. William's done much more than me. He's the better linguist, and his German's excellent, so... "4 days ago, he had a call to go to Bletchley. That's not unusual, but he was supposed to be back the next day, which was the Tuesday.
That bugger's coming this way. We're going to have to go into the corridor. Regulations, flying glass, you know.
Well, on Wednesday, I thought I'd better check up, and I could tell at once they were trying to keep something from me, so naturally I started phoning everyone I could think of.
Get down!
Down here, like the others. Down!
Anyway, I finally spoke to someone at the War Office, and they mentioned Captain Hatchard. I was staggered. I didn't know William had an honorary rank. Deirdre, they must have sent him to France.
Miles away.
On your feet, double quick.
You just can't tell where those brutes are going to land.
Bloody undignified. Kill my stockings.
Right, back to work,
Did
everyone.
you hear that, Deirdre, about William?
Oh, I wasn't worried, Phipps.
Don't be so damn stupid, Deirdre. I'm worried sick. I want you to help me find him.
Me? Phipps, I'm only a welfare girl.
Well, somebody in this bloody place must know.
Right. Right, it's something like this, but it could take hours. Where are you staying?
The Temple Court Hotel. Will you phone me as soon as you find out anything? Promise.
Of course.
Right. I'll go back there now. Don't let me down.
Here comes another one. Out in the corridor. Get down.
Hang on, Phipps! You'd better wait till they're all clear.
Get down.
Phipps, come back!
It was ironic. I was on a battlefield, but it was Philippa who was wounded. Not badly, thank God. A lacerated arm and shock. And then came VE Day, followed by the grim dawn of the atomic age. We returned gratefully to academic life in Cambridge, and we were soon competing as fiercely as ever. But perhaps with a new edge to our rivalry.
Morning.
From the perplexed look on a few faces, I infer that some of you expected Dr. Hatchard to be a woman. So happens there is a female Dr. Hatchard in Cambridge who lectures on the moderns, and those of you misguided enough to prefer such stuff to literature had better hasten to my wife's lecture, which is about to begin in Gosbridge Hall. Goodbye. Try to enjoy it.
What's happened to old Paddy Tide?
The Huggett professor has retired. After a distinguished career.
Distinguished? Merciless, I'd call it. He made me learn Anglo-Saxon. Who gets his chair?
Modesty forbids me to name the most likely candidate.
William, it is not immodest to take pride in one's wife.
I'm not certain if you've met Philippa, Sir Joshua.
Yes, last time I was here. You two were keeping the table on a roll. Going to do it again?
That was the speciality of Yorick's. William considers himself more like Hamlet. Your favourite play, isn't it?
Any hero who thinks women belong in a nunnery gets my vote.
Of course, all the men in Hamlet slaughter each other.
Because of the treachery of a woman.
You two ought to do this kind of thing on television. Beats most of the rubbish they put out.
Have you got a television? Oh, I've heard that it works both ways, and they can watch you at home. Boon for the peeping Tom, eh?
No, I'm pretty sure it's one way. Damn well better be.
Come for our tennis rackets, Hatchard's. They've been restrung.
Hatchard's rackets, sir?
Not in the sense that they were manufactured by a company called Hatchard, in the sense they're the property of the two doctors, Hatchard. Yes. There we are.
I'll see if they're ready, sir.
Morning, Dr. Hatchard.
I may applaud your discrimination, Miss Isaacs, but not your industry. Shouldn't you be at my wife's lecture?
Oh, you bet, Dr. Hatchard. And I was really looking forward to it. Dr. Hatchard, the other Dr. Hatchard, is just so illuminating.
Then why deprive yourself of this radiance?
Her lecture was cancelled.
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten.
Well, I followed the recipe, but it doesn't taste much like the ones we had in Spain. That's our saffron isn't as strong.
Gather you cancelled your lecture this morning.
Now, how do you know that?
And because you know as well as I do that in Cambridge you can't scratch your nose without someone reporting it. I bumped into that eager American girl of yours.
Mrs. Liebig?
Well, why?
You mean, why did I cancel my lecture?
You haven't taken a lover, have you?
Oh, don't be childish.
Then please provide a plausible alternative explanation immediately.
Damn.
Tell me.
I'm going to. I just wanted to have the results of the test.
What tests?
Blood test. William, we might still be able to do it.
Do what, for God's sake?
Have a baby.
But you've already had 2 miscarriages.
I know, but Ben says it might be possible now.
Ben Walton.
Yes. You know, I went to see him about my shoulder the other week. Well, he told me then about a new operation they've perfected in America. And they're starting to do it here now, too. So he sent me to see a gynecologist, and that's where I've been. That's why I had to cancel my lecture.
And shouldn't you have mentioned all this?
I suppose so. I just didn't want to raise your hopes.
Well, that's absurd. You know perfectly well I haven't thought about anything like that for years.
Well, it seems to be quite hopeful. The gynecologist says I'm a very suitable patient. He took some blood, and if the results are all right, he can do the operation in 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
He's got a vacancy then. William, there is some urgency. I'm about at the upper age limit. Aren't you pleased?
If we could. But does it have to be quite so rushed?
I honestly think it does.
And you haven't forgotten they're announcing the Huggett at the end of the month?
Well, if I'm about to become a rather mature mother, I might have to resign in your favour.
Philippa! I wanted to catch you before you left for your lecture.
Oh, you haven't really, Simon. I'm late. There's nothing wrong, I hope.
No, quite the reverse. I think I've got you a chair.
You what?
A professorship. King's at London. Not in my gift, of course, but I carry some weight there. I put you forward.
What on earth for?
Because you deserve it.
But I couldn't leave Cambridge.
You mean William, don't you?
No. Yes. Oh, Simon, I wish you'd consulted me.
You'll never get one here, you know. Cambridge is hardly the most progressive university in England.
Possibly not. But I think I still stand a chance for the Huggett. I wouldn't be the first woman professor.
Be realistic, Philippa. William will get it.
Really?
Well, look, there's no rush. If William does get the Huggett, will you at least consider London? Good. Good. I'll tell them you'll think it over.
Simon, hang on a minute. Simon!
Do go now.
You don't mean it?
Yes, you're filling the room with disgusting smoke. Anyway, I want to settle in and you're oozing anxiety.
Rubbish. Totally collected. But I'm certainly a little surprised at your eagerness to get rid of me.
William, there's nothing you can do now. Go.
You're going up to the theatre at 10:30?
Yes.
I shall be here at 10.
Oh, don't be absurd. You've got a lecture.
I will not mumble about Chaucer and Langland while my wife is undergoing surgery. I shall be here at 10.
Give me a kiss and clear off. Go. Go. Go.
See you in the morning at 9:30.
Oh, Dr. Hatchard.
Ellen, any chance of a word with Ben?
He's got a patient with him at the moment, but if you come in and wait a bit, I'll keep.
Okay.
Sorry to keep you, Bill.
Not at all. Good of you to see me.
Come on in. Think of the hospital?
Yes. Thank you.
You're worried. Not about Philippa.
I am, yeah.
She's very keen, Bill.
She's keen because she imagines I'm pining for a child.
Aren't you?
Not anymore, no.
Well, there's a high probability that you're going to have one.
I'd like to know more about this operation.
Technical details?
I'd like to know how safe it is.
Well, in California, where they pioneered it, they have a 4% mortality rate. That's unacceptably high. We're doing a great deal better than that, but the hard fact is that we haven't been doing it long enough to have proper statistics. In a few years' time, it'll be safe as having your tonsils out. But by that time, it'll be too late to help you and Philippa.
earth are you doing back?
The risk is unacceptable.
What?
Please get dressed. I'm taking you home.
Oh, don't be absurd, William.
Here we are.
You have no jurisdiction over my body. I intend to have this operation.
What are you doing?
That's perfectly all right. I'm Dr. Hatchard. She's my wife.
Stop it. Do you hear me? How dare you?
Leave him, sister.
It's outrageous. I shall call the porters. They can handle this.
Get in, please. I'm not leaving you here.
I guess it's pretty unusual for a woman to be made a professor at Cambridge.
Yes, it is.
Of course, in the States, we've had lots of lady professors for ages. Though none of the ones I met were half as good as your wife.
Ah.
She's just great.
You know, it's ironic.
What is?
Coalport rang me this morning. That's my man in London. It seems they were on the point of offering you the chair.
Oh dear, I hope that hasn't embarrassed you, Simon.
Not at all. I'm delighted. Ah, here comes William.
I say, Simon, don't mention it.
Don't mention what?
London. Just that I
You never told him.
Simon.
Hello, William. I'm just off to get some drinks. Can I get you one?
The claret, if you please.
Philippa?
Thank you.
Having fun?
Bliss.
Least changing nappies, wouldn't you say?
No comparison.
Oh dear, not still smarting about the Hugget, are we?
No, we are not, since we've been given a professorship of our own.
You don't feel that might be a consolation prize?
Certainly not. Women must display twice the learning and 3 times the eloquence.
Sour grapes?
Should the Hugget professor converse exclusively in clichés?
Only if the lady professor indulges in sophistry. Simon, wouldn't you say that Philippa's chair is a consolation prize for not getting the Hugget?
No question. You're in the lead, William. The only way Philippa could claim precedence would be if she'd been offered 2 professorships.
2? What do you mean, 2?
Oh, I don't know. One in some other university? London, say?
London, which college?
I say this is a good claret, William.
If there's something really patrician, you'll have to wait for my party this evening. Which college are you talking about?
Simon, I'd like you to meet that person I told you about.
Which person is that, Philippa?
The one who... Look, she's over there. Do come along.
So they both got professorships?
There wasn't much option.
Really? Why?
They're very competitive. If only one of them had been made a professor, the other would have made all our lives a misery.
Oh, is Cambridge really as indulgent as that?
I think the general feeling was that we couldn't afford to risk losing one of them to another university.
I see.
What about next Sunday?
That would be lovely.
Then you'll come. The only thing is there'll be swarms of children.
An added attraction. William dotes on them.
Casserole, preferably.
A dubious jest.
Swiftian, surely. My wife suffers from periodic bouts of impatience with undergraduates, and at such times she imagines a howling brat would be a preferable alternative.
I think I'm a little tired. I shall ask the master's permission to withdraw.
I apologize for my tasteless remarks. I came as soon as I decently could. Why are you packing?
I'm thinking of taking a little trip.
Where to?
Possibly to Rome.
Ah. Why?
To escape your presence, William.
You have tolerated it with some equanimity for nearly 2 decades.
I've also been exposed to its full brutality.
I admit that what I said was brutal.
I mean, depriving me of a child.
Sheer histrionics.
How dare you? You have condemned me to barrenness.
You are not barren. Here is your fine study of Browning. You have given the world 5 books. You will give it more. Books are living things. Do you consider that Jane Austen was barren, or the Brontes? No, the truth is, you never really wanted a child, and you generously responded to my longing.
I did not. I wanted a baby. A flesh and blood baby that would be part of us, that would grow. Your metaphor, William, is both pompous and unkind. Books are not living things. They may express life. They may change life, but they are not alive. Of course your desire for a child was part of my motivation, but my own was just as strong.
Yes. Yes, of course it was. No, the truth is I was just too cowardly. There was a risk to that operation, and I simply couldn't face it. Even the remote possibility of losing you was more than...
William? May I see your pipe?
Go on.
Pity. It's a lovely object.
Why is that a pity?
Because, William, it must go.
That was a very good pipe and cost over £5.
I read a most instructive article in the Times this morning, giving the result of new research which proves that smoking is dangerous. Your longevity matters as much to me as mine does to you. Come on, we'll buy you some chewing gum.
We spent the next 20-odd years accumulating honours. Or at least Philippa did. My own accumulation was fairly modest. Still, I bore my neglect, even when she was made a Dame of the British Empire, with exemplary patience. I applauded her television performances, and even reviewed 1 or 2 of her books, quite favourably. And then, in the blessed year 1973, I put on a burst of speed and came pounding up from the rear.
Of course, it's absurd. Perhaps you'd be leaving if you token.
Eh? Oh, Ben.
How do you feel today, Sir William?
Perfectly bloody. Why are you buttering me up? Bill's always been good enough in the past.
Philippa tells me you're obsessed with your knighthood.
Oh, she would. Hates me getting my due at last. You wouldn't believe how she's upstaged me, Ben. Whenever we go to some formal do, she has us announced as Dame Philippa and Professor William Hatchard. You won't have that satisfaction anymore, Lady Hatchard.
I'm uncertain about the precedence, but I remain a dame.
Now, why are you making such a fuss about this party?
Because a chap has a right to be present at his own party. I want to drink some champagne. Moderate tippling has been my only pleasure for the last 20 years. Ever since Lady Hatchard dispatched my briar to the cam.
Well, you shouldn't have got serum hepatitis.
Well, what's the problem? The party's not for another fortnight. I'll be up and about long before then.
You may be well enough to sit up in a chair by then. You won't be able to touch alcohol for at least a year.
You're joking.
The liver's a delicate organ. It can be irreparably damaged.
No wine?
You might as well drink cyanide.
Not a bad idea.
Do stop being childish, William.
I'm going to be present at my own party. I want to make a speech.
Tape recorded. Now, look, a few of your friends can come up, pay their respects, and then everyone can listen to an eloquent, pre-recorded speech downstairs.
What a splendid idea.
It's a rotten idea.
Well, it's the best going. You're not getting out of bed. We'll have Mickey Chandler record the speech, one of my students.
You know, I simply do not understand the medical profession. They can always cure everything except what you happen to catch. Is it all right if I take a few mouthfuls of caviar? Or is that death to the liver, too?
How's William? Fretting. Can't blame him. Not much fun being barred from your own party.
Where's the rubbish bin, Lady Hatchard?
Oh, Philippa, please. The bin's just outside the kitchen door. But, Lynn, I feel horribly guilty. You should be sightseeing, not slaving.
I'm enjoying it. I should love a cup of tea, though. Do you mind if I put the kettle on?
Oh, of course. Would you rather have a drink? She's awfully nice, Deirdre.
Thanks, Phipps. I thought you wouldn't mind if I brought her.
Mind? We'd never have managed without her.
Well, the tape recorder's set up and working.
Oh, thank you, Mickey. You're coming tonight, aren't you?
Yes. I'm bringing Ruthie Wincott. Well, you used to teach her, didn't you?
Rings a bell. Oh, yes. She took her degree 2 or 3 years ago, didn't she? What's she doing now?
Reviewing. Stuff like that. Anything else I can do?
No, thank you, Mickey. It's under control. Just about.
Right. Well, I'll see you later.
But if we hadn't...
Not too geriatric for you. It's very Cambridge, isn't it?
Incidentally, where am I spending the night?
With me. If you want.
Withers would hate that. Did I tell you? He's made me literary editor. See, I'm sure that's Deirdre Waters.
Her name's Deirdre. Who is she?
Oh, she wrote a bestseller called Man the Brute. I'd love to know if she's really a lesbian.
Oh, she'll ride with the woman. Look, that one over there. I say, did you bring any dope?
No. Rupert is surprisingly puritanical about it. Must have a word with this lady.
I think we'd better have William's speech now. How'd you find him?
Remarkably cheerful.
Oh, that's a change. He's been sulking most of the day. Now, I do hope I remember which button to push. I'm sure you all know my husband is not well enough to be with us this evening. Actually, he's sitting propped up in bed, moodily gnawing an arrowroot biscuit and thinking enviously of all the food and especially the champagne down here. However, before resentment got the better of him, he managed to record a few words. Mickey. Ladies and gentlemen, my husband, Sir William Hatchard.
Mister.
William.
I'm not going to miss my own party. I'm damned if I'm going to miss an opportunity of making a speech. I think I could use a chair and more tottery than I expected. It's not the food and the champagne, although, as most of you are well aware, I'm not indifferent to either. It's being with you. Everyone in this room is a friend, and many of you are colleagues as well. A university is a scholastic community designed to promote, impart, and advance learning. There is no place in such a fraternal institution for the petty jealousies that afflict less dedicated establishments. In an academic environment, an honor for one is invariably perceived as an honor for all. 23 years ago, when I was made Huggett Professor for English Literature, I didn't think, that's one up on Philippa. Certainly not. I was happy for her to bask in the reflected glory. Now, this basking did not admittedly last very long, since the very next day she was given a professorship of her own. And then, a decade or so ago, when the monarch graciously elevated her to a Dame Commander of the British Empire, I didn't yearn for my own bit of the British Empire to command. Not at all. I rejoiced in her eminence and was happy to slink behind her into banquets. But that's all over now. I have caught up. And unless she goes into politics and becomes Prime Minister, I can't see how she can steal a march on me again. The annals of Cambridge are rich in stories of great men. My only boast is that they contain no record of a happier one than I. Welcome to our house, and do make short work of that caviar and champagne.
Back to bed at once.
Philippa, don't make a fuss. Just look after our guests. I'll sit here quietly for a quarter of an hour or so and then creep off to myself.
You are a spoiled brat. I'm going to time you.
Don't bustle.
Well, everybody, supper's ready. Professor, come with me. Who's in the next room? Ruthie, come in and bring some of them with you, will you? Who's in here in the next room? Will you all come in?
I thought that was Deirdre Walters. Do you know her well?
Quite well.
I just read her new book. It's super. All those lyrical... So you're not Em, are you?
My name's Lynn.
I just had this wild idea that you could be the original of M. You know, the mysterious romantic lady in the book.
Oh, there's nothing mysterious about me. What do you do?
Actually, I'm literary editor of Town Life.
Gossip and tittle-tattle. Dear it does.
When I had hepatitis, I wasn't supposed to drink.
Oh, well, you must have had the virulent kind. Mine is most benign.
There's something I forgot to mention upstairs. By the time you're on your feet, Blake will be getting near to retirement. The college will need a new master. As senior tutor, I thought I should start to canvass names.
No. Not me, David. Guess it is. Philippa's been offered Newnham, but she feels as I do. We hate paperwork. We love teaching.
I was afraid you'd say that. Pity. Well, if you're really out of the running, I suppose I should see how Lawson feels about it.
Yeah.
David.
Thank you.
Damn him.
Deirdre's just the same cousin. Unreasonable. What do you do about it? I shout at her. Doesn't do a blind bit of good, but it makes me feel a whole lot better. Do you think I should shout at William? Hardly the place for it. Not really.
Len, is that all right?
Rufus is not a groom.
Well, then what's the problem?
He's 54. Young and therefore threatening.
Well, then don't tell him.
We've got an open relationship.
Well, what's the bloody use of it? Professor Hatchard?
Like a 12-year-old. It ruined your liver. You'd be in hospital now, except Ben thinks it's safer not to move you. You look as sick as a parrot. I should have locked you in. I promise you, William, if you do get over this, and you have another drink, if you even attempt another drink before you are fully recovered, I will leave you. I cannot stand it. Are you in pain?
Not too bad.
Oh, I could.
That prank nearly finished me. Still, I did ultimately recover, and we went on a splendid cruise round the Greek islands. And then, a few years later, retirement. We'd both been dreading it, but when it came, it wasn't too bad. I had my study in college. I took to a pipe again. Enmity the Philippa's protests. We went on with our writing, and we learned to play games. Odd, but Philippa usually beat me.
Finished.
Nonsense.
I have. First time for ages, but I've beaten you.
Have you got the 16 down?
16 down. Oh, that's perfectly easy. That's trim tram.
It's what?
Trim tram. Trim tram.
There's no such word.
Well, of course there is.
It's from Skelton. I can't think of the poem just now, but I know the word all right.
We'll see. T. T-R-T-R-T. Just as I thought. It isn't here.
Well, not in that piffling tome, perhaps, but it's in the complete dictionary. I shall copy out the reference when I go into college and confound you with it this evening.
If it was Skelton, I would know. I should perhaps remind you, William, I have written a book on Skelton.
A melancholy admission, my dear, since apparently you have only a glancing acquaintance with his work.
I do not believe that word exists. You've made it up, simply to allay the humiliation of being regularly beaten by me.
Very well. I have a proposition for you. When we next dine in Hall...
That's tonight.
Oh, is it? Well, splendid. Well, then, if I'm right about Trim and Tram, you will publicly concede your error and admit that I am the superior authority, even on your own elective subject.
Certainly. But if you fail to find that silly word, you will regale our colleagues with the news that you have taken to cheating in your dotage.
Done.
William! William? Are you taking the car?
Oh, I was thinking of it. Why, do you need it?
It would be useful. I'm having lunch with Deirdre.
Well, I can walk. It's a lovely day. Deirdre? Did you say Deirdre?
I did.
What's she doing in Cambridge?
Looking for a house. She's tired of London.
Oh, rubbish. Wants to be near you. She's had a crush on you for 50 years.
Can she afford a house? Yeah, of course she can. Deirdre made more out of Man the Brute than you and I out of all our books put together.
Oh, bully for her. Did you ever read it?
When it came out. In my opinion, it wasn't sound. She maintained that men are often irrational. Fail to provide any evidence that they are ever anything but. Oh, you'll be passing the chemist. Would you pick up a prescription for me?
Certainly not. I won't have you gulping barbiturates.
You see, always irrational. William, I'm not an addict. I take 1, or at the most 2 a week. When your snoring keeps me awake, here's the prescription.
I'll be home to change about 6. Oh, and don't forget our bargain about Trim Tram. I wouldn't be in your gown in Hall tonight. Trim Tram. Better copy out the reference.
It's a bloody dilemma. I simply can't stay in the flat because I see Lynn everywhere. I can't bear to move to an empty house where she's never been. God, I miss her.
I know.
No, you don't. If William died, then you'd know.
It's more than a year. Aren't you getting over it a bit?
You can live a hell of a long time. 10 years sometimes with Hodgkin's disease. Lynn snuffed it 4 months after diagnosis. Let's have some more wine. Another carafe, please.
Have you actually looked at any houses?
Yes, I saw one out on Chartres Avenue. Great big Victorian mansion, 23 rooms.
23 rooms? What would you do with all those?
Well, you know, Phipps, I was in Fleet Street for nearly 20 years. I worked for most of the top papers. So, why shouldn't I start a residential school for journalists?
Well, I think you could.
Just girls, no men. I know, just another Dyke's fantasy.
Rubbish. You'd make a go of it. Maybe I could help.
Would you, Phipps?
What's the matter? Heartburn. I get it sometimes.
I'm only really comfortable in a feminine environment. You know, Phipps, I was really never happier than I was at Newnham.
We had our moments.
Like throwing tomatoes at naked dons.
What about the time we sneaked off to that rally in London and missed the last train back?
And wound up in that seedy hotel in Liverpool Street. There wasn't a lock on the door. And hideous animal grunts coming from the next room.
We never even suspected that it was a brothel.
Oh, I hope some of you are dining in hall tonight. I think Philippa will have something diverting to confess.
She's always diverting, William.
Ah, but not like this. Got her on the spot this time.
I had this calling for me, so he could repair the cupboard then.
Good. Oh, Julia, he may as well paint it, too. We're going to be out this evening, so the smell won't be a nuisance.
Right you are, Lady Hatchard.
Come in. Ben! You must be my guest in hall tonight. A special occasion. Philippa is going to eat humble... What's the matter? Philippa?
I'm afraid so, Bill. A heart attack. It would have been almost instantaneous. I'm so sorry.
Ben, I think I'd like to be alone for a little while.
Dear. Know where to find me. How did you take it? Took it very calmly. If he doesn't appear, it might be an idea to send something light up to him.
Of course.
There's simply nothing that any of us can do for him.
There's a note.
What does it say?
Forgive me, but I had to let her know.
No. What, I wonder?